I never imagined hearing words like that from her, especially not from the woman I was planning to marry. It was 2 weeks before our wedding, and we were sitting on the couch when she looked at me with that casual, almost teasing smile and said, "Oh, by the way, my ex is coming to our wedding as my plus one. You need to be mature about it." For a moment, I thought she was joking. I even laughed. She didn't. She just stared at me, waiting as if she delivered ordinary news. My chest sank. "I'm sorry," I said slowly. "Did you just say your ex is coming to our wedding?" She nodded, like it was the most natural thing in the world. Apparently, she and her ex had stayed close friends, and she didn't see why that should change just because she was marrying me. I sat there, trying to understand how someone could be so detached from the meaning of the day we were supposed to share. It wasn't just about an ex. It was about respect, or the sudden realization that maybe there wasn't any. I'd ignored small warning signs before, the lingering texts, inside jokes I wasn't part of, the way she mentioned him like he was still relevant. But this was different. This was her way of telling me, without saying outright, that I had never truly been the only one in her world. I tried to remain calm, but inside something cracked. That heavy, suffocating silence that follows disbelief settled over me. My chest hummed with tension when words stopped making sense. "How would you feel if I invited my ex?" I asked. She shrugged, that same careless tone still in her voice. "If you trust me, it shouldn't bother you," she said. That's when it hit me. She wasn't asking for trust. She was demanding blind compliance, the kind that forces you to swallow your pride and pretend that disrespect equals maturity. The next few days were a facade. We met with a planner, discussed menus, guests, songs, but every glance at her made something inside me recoil. I noticed every little thing I had ignored. Her phone flipping over when I entered the room, the way her laughter softened when she texted, the defensiveness in her voice at simple questions. One night, curiosity got the better of me. I checked her social media. There he was, her ex, commenting on every photo with familiarity that hadn't faded after their breakup. "Can't wait for the big day," winking face. One red. I felt my stomach turn. I realized I was about to marry someone who didn't see me as her future, only as a safety net. Someone who wanted commitment without sacrifice, loyalty without boundaries, and a husband who wouldn't question her past. So I made a choice. Quietly, the night before the wedding, while she slept, I sat alone at the kitchen table, staring at the neatly stacked printed invitations. My name beside hers looked hollow now, like a story already ending before it began. I thought about all the times I had ignored my instincts, choosing peace over honesty, comfort over confrontation. I wasn't scared of losing her. I was scared of admitting I had chosen the wrong person. At sunrise, I wrote her a letter. No anger, no shouting, no accusations, just the truth she refused to see. I told her that love isn't about being mature enough to accept disrespect. It's about trust that doesn't need testing. I left the letter on her pillow, took my suit, and walked out. By noon, my phone was flooded with calls, messages, desperate attempts to reach me. I didn't answer. Later, a mutual friend told me she had shown up at the venue in tears, blaming me for humiliating her. I felt nothing. No guilt, no regret, just a calm clarity, the kind that comes when you finally choose yourself. Weeks later, I saw a post, her ex standing beside her, smiling. The caption read, "Some things just make sense." Maybe to her, it did. For me, it was closure. Sometimes walking away isn't weakness, it's clarity. When someone tells you to be mature about their disrespect, they're really testing how much of yourself you're willing to lose just to keep them.